Oh, yo. You know what time it is. Let's do a new daily recap. Um, it will be like price surgery. Discussing today's price action. I I left after London because I had some other stuff to do, gym, and I was monitoring it for my phone, but as I saw how price moved and I knew it was US bank holiday because I think Martin Luther King something day. So no trading for me. I was ready to trade, but then I saw price and was like there were moves. There was a move. As you can see, it's just there's a move here, there's a move here, but it's yeah, it's not showing any direction if that makes sense. So yeah. But let's start on the daily. Weekly open. Here we go. And take previous weekly highs because last week we ended up bullish. If we go to the weekly, we can see we ended up bullish here, taking out these the internal range liquidity or the external range liquidity. But anyway, we took a previous daily highs, we took a Friday high, we took a previous weekly highs. We got a previous weekly low down here. We have our previous daily low down here. So basically, we took out the high and now might run for the lows. Not clear yet. Let's see what tomorrow brings us. Cause yeah, as you know, we reacted from this daily order block. We still have some highs above here, but what Jamie said today. Oh, let me call this one LQ, and then it doesn't let me. Thanks, Trading View. It's my fault though. I put the settings like that. Fair enough. What Jamie said today, there will always be liquidity to take. So, and what my forecast, well, the forecast I made was wrong, but the direction I think is still right because we took these highs. Now it's time to take some lows, and I still believe that that is going to happen right now. So yeah, liquidity wise, we can look for lows. Structure wise, we can look for lows because we took the highs. So we can look for lows. We can look for this discount or even a bearish break again. Sorry. Because of this liquidity. So yeah, my buy is based on liquidity is short. My buy is based on the structure is short. However, that's only the higher time frame because on the lower time frames where we're going right now, we can see we are still bullish. We have this dark blue range, low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, taking out the internal range liquidity, higher, high, same here. Just for so you can see it. Took out the low, went for the high, took out the lows, went for the high. Some lows over here, some minor lows over here. Not anything strong in my opinion. Nope. So that's another reason why we might go down. Then we see this is Friday, the first Friday of January. This move is caused by NFP news. I don't know what the outcome was of NFP, but it's a news move, so we might see price taking out the news lows. Same here. This was caused by news, I think. Looking at the wicks and the size of it. So let's see. We can see a clear slowdown now on the 4 hour. We can see bears hands stepping in over here. Let's zoom in. You can see bearish candles and wicks above. Take out some internal range liquidity, if I'm correct. Well, yeah, it wicks above a candle, so of course it does. But as you can see over here, it takes out the internal range liquidity on Friday and then continues down. Great trades there. Then coming into today, bullish break, taking out previous weekly highs, taking out previous daily highs. Then we have this minor bearish break, which I will zoom in on later on. We got Asia lows being formed just before 12. We got these lows. That might be the reason. This low might be the reason that there was no reaction after taking Asia low, because it was like a liquidity pool instead of just one liquidity low. That makes sense. Then shit. I'm not even tired. I know why I'm yawning. Then we see the price came into our 50-minute PY. I'm not sure yet if there was a reaction or like if there was an entry drill, so we'll look at that as well. Let's zoom out real quick. What can we see over here? Yeah. So after we took the high, immediately left the wick. Of course, it's not a large wick, but it's not coincidence, but it's, I don't know how to say it. It's like remarkable how price comes above and then closes below again. So that might be something to indicate that we're going short. However, after we took these lows over here, our Asia low and the internal low we discussed, you can see we left another wick to the upside again and closed above there again. So something to take note of. However, after we took those lows, like this was the impulse that went down, and this is the way we went up. This is one candle. These are three candles, and we're still deep into the, how do you say it? Into the premium of that minor range. And why I say premium is because this was the Asia high, the previous daily high. So I was looking for shorts for there, from there. If we go lower, we get like this low that led to this high. It's just minor, but it's a break. And then we get the way the move down. We got some internal highs here or some liquidity pool here. Bro, I don't know why I am yawning, but it's annoying. I'm not tired. I have this with every webinar or every thingy I do, and I'm not tired. I don't know why I'm yawning. Anyway, so yeah. So we came into this 50-minute PY, price moved up a little bit, and we can see it respects this order block for now. It comes down, respects the fair value gap over here. So let's actually keep going like that. There you go. They didn't reach the discount yet or the premium yet. So might see price either continue down, come down here, and we can look for buys, or we can see the price respect maybe this one out 5-minute order block and then continues up. Maybe take out the highs again. Or we can come down and respect this 5-minute PY, which is the extreme PY, sits below all the liquidity, and we can look for longs there, and it will be totally valid if our entry drill presents itself to look for longs there. Also, because of the structure, because there is all liquidity, there's still liquidity above in the high time frames over here. So there's reason to buy. But New York will tell, or Asia will tell, hopefully. If Asia tells, then we have clean setups tomorrow. All right, let's dive into price. So what happens? What happened today on the 1-minute time frame? Because that's where I'm trading. Let's start over here. So my chart is a mess. Don't mind me removing. No, I will keep going. So yeah, Monday open or Monday. Oh, price open over here, down, up. Zoom out and make it clear. So we got the bearish break, we got the bullish break over here. Let's see, price does never reached discount. No, interesting. So this might be the discount for the, this might be a discount for this high, that this low that led to this high as well. However, this is the low we'd use. Then Asia high being formed, taking previous weekly highs, previous daily highs, Asia low, liquidity build up with another low. Therefore, we don't see a reaction after taking Asia low. And even if we saw a reaction, we knew like okay, we took one low, but this is the low we want price to take. Then over here we have our POI. Why is this 15-minute POI? Because it's below the liquidity. And over here we have a 1-minute block that disrupts these lows. So if price reacted from this, it will be even better. But price took that out and reacted from the extreme here, which is a bit unfortunate. If we got a reaction from this, it would be like a stronger reaction, because that was why I choose this PI as well. This disruption of lows and price went up. So, but as you can see, let's zoom it out a little bit. Look at my line. There was a reaction. So it was like a strong 1-minute block, if that makes sense, if you can call it like that. But not much. Then creating during London weekend down, we need to cut this high. Bearish break, entry, nothing for me. Why not? Because we had this break. We first, and after that break, we had to reach the premium. And price never achieved premium, so no short for me there. Then going down lower, the price starts to slow down actually at the open, Frankfurt Open. So before Frankfurt, we got a bigger move. Then at Frankfurt Open, price starts to trickle down. Bullish break. So this was my early buyers, but if we zoom in more, we can see that yes, it's early buyers, or it's price that takes out a high, but in what sense, or how do you say that? And it's not like strong. It's not showing us clear bullish intent. So yes, it's early buyers because it took out a high that led to low. But if you look at this, we get a high, low, lower high, lower low. Or actually, this is your lower low, and then this is the return to premium, and this is then your lower high. Look at this. That's clean. That's perfect. And this is your lower high. Let's use the tool. So high, your low, your lower high, your lower low, your lower high somewhere here. Then you create a lower low, lower high, lower low. Oh, actually, didn't see that before. Damn. So not only, yeah, I choose this one because it was the highest one, but actually we have this one as well over here. Low that led to a high, or high that led to a low. Sorry. Taken out, bullish break, and my well, it's mitigated, but in case it was not mitigated, then, or in case it was not mitigated, and before I used the early buyers and sellers, this would have been my buy maybe. Well, it wouldn't because of the high time frame, but I would just enter off the first break. Take a sorry. Take a loss. So yeah. Then price comes lower. We know we have our early buyers over here. Comes lower, end of Asia or end of London. We break bullish. As you can see, there was no way to enter. Not even if you use the fair value gap, because if we had this break and you class this as your break or this as your break, then you would have used this fair value gap. And as you can see, price never came back there because you wouldn't know like that this fair value gap, this was the fair value gap until price is somewhere here, you know, or above that again. So let's clean it up. Then this is the 5-minute fair value gap, and you could say like, okay, we know lower time frames are, or high time frames are bullish. We took Asia lows, we took this low, we came into the 50-minute fair value gap, then price made a bullish break over here, however still respects this 5-minute block over here. That doesn't matter for the flow. Going on the 5-minute, so price still doesn't tap into the 5-minute PY or order block. If you're a fair value gap trader, you can take like the 50% of the fair value gap. Either you stop below the fair value gap. If you're an absolute beast, and have no feelings at all for this market, then this would have been your trade. Please call me if you trade like this and caught this trade. I want to invest in you. No, kidding. But another option is take the entire fair value gap or imbalance, something like this. Gives you 1 to 5. For me, would have been like this: 6.2, 6.7, half the fair value gap. And I don't use, like, this is probably a lot. 3.5, 4.9. I wouldn't use that. I don't use the 5 minute anyway, barely, unless it's so clean and price is making such huge moves that I have to, that I'm looking at charts like, okay, it's better to use a 5 minute block right now. But in this case, I saw it was big. I knew, like, I was going for 3 minute, to be fair, and then put my buy somewhere here. You can see 30 would still be 1 pip, but no, nothing there. However, if you trade order flow, then you have this trade over here. And I think there's a confirmation based entry because you get your early sellers over here and over here. Let's mark them out. You get the high, get that to the low, you get a low that to the high taken out. So, and this is like strong bearish candles. So this can be like a form of early sellers. Then over here, you got a low that to the high, and the high then takes out this low again. So this is your real early sellers. Real early sellers, it's all based on interpretation. That's the right word. Then higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low that led to this high taken out. Bearish order flow taken out. 1 minute block is not being tagged. 2 minute block is not being tagged either. 3 minute block, no, nothing there. If you use like 5, almost, so 0.8, 0.7, 0.8 pip, or 0.8, 0.9 reading room that you would take in. Now, let's say you do that. You give a 0.1 pip reading room or 1 pip reading room. I would never. I'll take that back. I would. There would be a situation where I would. 3.1, 3.6. That's actually a super clean trade. Respecting this 5 minute block. However, not really, besides from this, any internal range liquidity taken, and 2 early sets of early sellers, which makes it a stronger setup. But high time frame wise, we're looking for longs until we take the shorts. We look for the lows. We look for longs. So, and if I look for shorts, I would have been looking from here and from here. So this is not my plan. Therefore, no trade. Long wise, yet this long. Then order flow trades, nothing there either for me. Tomorrow we can see, and this is clean. This is how they prices putting up this trend line. So what we might see, what would be perfect, but I don't know if it will happen, is taking out these lows, then taking out these highs, respecting this order block or PY, then either respect this, continue up, or just, yeah, I can't do it right now. Just break bearish and continue down and then come up. So then it will be like taking out the lows, respecting something here, continue down, then take out the highs. And it would look something like that. Also a possible scenario. For now, can't say much about the candles. If anything, no bulls, no bears. So yeah, bearish candle is strong. Correction on the way up. this candle strong correction on the way up. And then this candle still has to close. It closed in 8 minutes. 8, yeah, 8. Yeah. That was today. No trade setups for me. Nothing that fitted the plan. I was patient. I like to sit on the sideline. I enjoy sitting on the sideline. I also enjoy taking trades, especially enjoy taking winning trades. Because in the end, like, yes, we know that we should take losses and we should build a mindset and a strong mind that can accept these losses. And we are here to take losses, but we're here to win. In the end, we want to win. You want to win as many trades as possible. And to do that, we have to sit on the sideline, we have to stay patient. I have to stay patient, and you have to take action at the right moment when you're not only when your edge presents itself, but when your edge lines up your higher time frame story. Essentially that is your edge. So yeah. Can we look at something else? Is there something else we can look at? We can maybe look at the XY. I'm not using the XY, but yeah, on the weekly, we still can come below this and above this, which lines up with my EU analysis. So took out these lows. I was maybe seeing wanting in reaction from here. We might take out these lows as well and then continue up, take out these highs. So here, go like this, or go like this, something like that. All right, thanks for watching. Hope it was useful somewhere. For me, it was more of studying PA because I didn't do it yet today, only while trading London. So yeah, peace out.